So, Sargon, what are you doing? What the hell are you doing? I mean, I was just going to lunch today at work, flipped open my iPhone to see what's on the Twitter feed, see what ideas are out there, and porn. Porn all across a channel that I thought was an ideas feed. Oh, I know. You're shitposting. You're pushing back on the alt-right. You're going to show them that you're not offended and you can offend them. I mean, and that's it. That's the secret, that because the alt-right just needed to be trolled a little bit more and they'd fold. That's the end of neo-fascism right there. Trolling. Okay, now maybe this is just me being a conservative Catholic buddy-duddy, but I mean, it sort of brings to the front a question I've had about your channel for the last 4 months, which is, what's it about? What are you about? I mean, Gamergate was over a year ago, perhaps 2 years ago by some accounts. And I still don't know what the plan is going forward. What is your move in the culture war? What do you stand for? Because you're in a culture war. And I know you're against the SJW and you're against the alt-right and you're against the mainstream media. But being against things isn't going to be enough. Being super edgy and shitposting all the time isn't going to be enough. I think a year ago you knew this. You were talking about going to the BBC, you were talking about posting petitions against social justice, you were talking about the need to refine the discourse in light of the clone attacks and cover-ups. You know what's at stake here. We are in the middle of a large institutional failure by both our media and our government. And we need to have people to push back against this. We need to have people who take things seriously, not a bunch of cynical shitposting that goes on indefinitely without any kind of moral guidance to it. Is this what it's going to be? Is this what the channel is going to devolve into? Some kind of Wizard of Cause nihilism where, oh, I don't believe in anything, but apparently I'm against the SJW and the alt-right, even though I don't believe in anything. Because that's not going to work. I mean, this is how you lose a culture war. Nihilistic shitposting, cynical reaction. It feels good, it feels like you're in control, it feels like you're sticking it to them, but it goes nowhere. Because at the end of the day, it's contentless. It's contentless. It doesn't stand for any ideas, it doesn't introduce any new concepts, it doesn't have a force to guide people's thought processes and lives. It's just shitposting. It's just meaninglessness, and it detracts from your overall message. And this is how they're going to win. My money is on the SJW and the alt-right, because although you can, offend them, although you can post pictures on your Twitter feed that get them all to scatter on back to their little homes and quake before they come out again, fundamentally, at the end of the day, they stand for something. As deplorable as the alt-right is in their racialism, as asinine as the SJW are with their ridiculous sensitivities, they actually do have moral guidelines. They actually do have a certain ethos, something that they fight for. And that's going to make them fundamentally strong. That's going to make them last. And do you know what doesn't last? Nihilism. It never has in the past, and it never will in the future. Now, okay, there's going to be a part 2 to this. There's going to be a part 2. And I'll try to explain it, but in the meantime, I just hope that the Sargon fans who watch this can think a little bit. I mean, what is the moral message you have going forward? What is your movement really about? And it can't be just we're against things. There has to be something deeper. I mean, we're 3 months away from the election. We're 3 months from staring down a Hillary Clinton presidency, from looking at a total institutional failure at a government level, at a media level, at an education level in the United States. And the pushback is going to be, we don't have any ideas, but we just don't like you. We can offend you. I mean, you can offend them, but it weakens your argument, and when the ban hammer comes down, when the censors come, you're going to be an easy mark. Because you will demonstrate that you're fundamentally unserious. Now, I suppose I can leave off here, but for those still watching, nihilism does not win culture wars. It is weakness, pure and simple. Everyone in history knew this. And I think we're going to learn it again. Have a great night.